Baddy matching him with the exact same 2,500.
2,500, 2,500. Now, for those of you guys in the chat who are unfamiliar, 2,500 is about the kind of elo when you get in here, you kind of are figuring, you kind of know what you're talking about, right? You've been in the game a lot, you've got a lot of wins, and you kind of figured out your own style, and already round number 1 is off to the fireworks. Woo! And down goes Marv.
Already, that is an early knockdown and an unfortunate turn of events for him.
We going to bed early today, guys. It's going to be a short night. If this is how we fighting, oof.
Fighting with dynamite. Like I said, everyone's inspired after these big fight nights. You know, it's not just you want to come out here and win. You want to come out here and be impressive.
Oh, you got to give a little bit of that glory, bro. It's about the glory.
Absolutely. Today. You get to kind of see what a higher level boxing match looks like. Heck, you get to see what, a legendary fight looks like. And, it's hard not to let that energy, flow through you, especially when you're literally playing a game called Thrill the Fight.
Oh, yeah, and thrilling indeed, man. And now you guys see a different kind of pace and action to this match. Both these boxers with a little bit more footwork, a little bit more technique, and a little bit more patience, man. Great knockout there by the Baddy. Baddy showing that he's got the technique and the power. Next time, working the jab, big left swing. Good defense there by Marv. Both boxers now testing the waters, getting a sense for that range. That left from the Baddy looking like it's going to be very dangerous. Marv has got to be careful.
He does. And Marv is just someone who I really like watching his fights. He's had a lot of wins. He's had a couple of losses. But, he's a very good kind of measuring stick as to where other fighters are. He definitely has that knockout power. He definitely has some good boxing technique. And so if you can, get ahead against him, outbox him, that's a pretty good sign for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Marv with the 2-piece and the dry biscuit. Let's see that on the replay.
Damn, Marv's saying I'm not a measuring stick.
You got to respect this man. Look,
standing
make,
at the top.
Ooh. Let's go. Yo, that was spicy right there. Hey, you were absolutely right, Solly. He is not the measuring stick. Marv is just now getting warmed up. This entire time, though, Marv was trying to measure up his opponent. The Baddy does have the longer reach. Marv being very tentative. Gotta be careful, but looking for the opportunity to strike, and strike he did. Stop.
That he did very well. Back into the match and into the break. Both fighters going to need to recover after that. Who do you think came ahead? We got a knockdown apiece, and, it was a very different fight at the beginning than at the end.
Look, chat, I'm going to leave that question up to you guys as well. Who do you think had that, right? Who are you pulling for? Marv, purple guy, blue corner, or, I'm a win, a.k.a. the Baddy with the green. I'm a Marv fan. That knockdown had me, they won me over, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Coach Like Hergus in the chat telling I'm a win to lock in. Do we see the chat coming in? Christian Lopez says purple got this one. You know what I'm saying? Clash looking like, look, Baddy lock in. The chat's split. For everybody wondering how they can get in on the card, you got to join the RIngsideVR Discord. We do these cards every week. Signups are every week, every Sunday. First 30 boxers going to get in free. Let's fight. I mean, everybody gets in free, to be honest, but, guaranteed getting in for the first 30 boxers. Round number 2 underway, Solly. Mm-hmm. We got a great fight going on. I'm pulling for Marv. Who are you going for?
I'm going to go with the opposite. I'm a win is here to win, and I think he can replicate what he was doing earlier in round 1. I like that he's made adjustments so far in this adjustment round, more movement, more outboxing. And he's really taking advantage of that jab, that nice hitman stance. Plus, he's wearing the Kelly green. The Eagles won today. You gotta root for that.
Eagles fan through and through. Look, Eagles. I can't even be mad at it, bro. Can't even be mad at it. All right, well, let's see what it is. I mean, honestly though, the baddie does have a good set of keys for success, right? That reach is good. He's peppering Marf with the jab, and he's really trying to set up that big left hook, and it's been doing wonders for him. Marf has a lot that he has to worry about, but if Marf gets in on the inside, he's shown that he's got the striking power. So it's going to be very interesting to see which boxer is going to come out on top.
It is going to indeed. Sorry if I'm a little bit distracted trying to get in some last-minute substitutions. Woo! And Marv is hitting some big shots with that upset punch.
I told y'all, boys, y'all got to respect it. This man over here loving them chicken from Popeyes, setting up something with them biscuits. Mink, mink, mink. Ooh. Down goes the baddie. The chat weighing in, high sobriety, saying, look, the baddie's dropping them guards when he pulls back, though. He's worried. That is a very worrying trait. Marf being confident in the defense, and again!
Oh.
The baddie hits the mat hard. And at this point, the baddie is in a very bad situation. He cannot get close to Marf. In the inside exchange, Marf is king.
Let's fight.
One more knockdown for the baddie, and he is out, and Marf has an entire minute to work.
Plenty of time to do it, and he is a patient fighter. Now, a lot of that is good counter shot work. He is getting pieced up a little bit there, so it's not, he's not getting this totally for free. And if he's overly aggressive in chasing that knockdown, right, he could give back that lead just like that.
Hey, look, the baddie's showing that he ain't a measuring stick either.
Absolutely not. No fighter here is tonight. Everyone wants to fight like a legend.
That was a clean one, too.
And I'm here for it.
That was clean. Chat is locked in now. It's a little bit of a back and forth, and it's still, I still think, I'm pulling for Marf. Marf has that inside power, and he's shown that he only takes a few punches, and well put together punches, and down will go the baddie. But the baddie still has the ability to turn this around, right? He's got to learn from what happened in that last round. He knows he cannot stay too close to Marf. That's where he's most comfortable. So he's got to play the mid-range. He's got to pepper him. He's got to move, and he's got to keep those hands up. You know what I'm saying? Chat, how y'all feeling about this match? Let me know. Did your opinions change? Are you still going with the winners? One's in the chat if you're going to go for the purple trunks in Marf. Two's in the chats if you're looking for the baddie in the green trunks. Let me know how y'all are feeling about that. Yo, we got the ones coming in. High sobriety, though. Playing devil's advocate, going for the Eagles with the twos. You know what I'm saying? Dante with the follow. I appreciate you, bro. I'm dropping links in the chat for everyone who wants to join the RIngsideVR Discord. Man, yeah, they all going for Marf right now. He's convinced the chat. Marf right now, the favorite to win. Round number 3 underway. Marf coming in very strong. He's got to finish strong, though. But the baddie still got the fire in his eyes. Does not look like he's going to back down. And already we're seeing a different baddie right now. Working the outside, being very careful, not wanting to let Marf. Ooh, Marf, though, with the jab for himself. And here we go. The rush down, the blitz. For everybody wondering, the game name is Thrill of the Fight 2 VR, out now in early access.
All right, Super, coming back into this. Yeah, baddie is getting badly hurt right now. Marf feeling locked in. He's got the crowd cheering for him. He's got the spirit behind him. This is going to be an interesting conclusion.
Yeah, baddie's got a minute and 58 left in this round. And he's getting into a scuffle. He does not want to be in this situation with Marf. He wants to be able to keep Marf at the edge of the jab, but Marf showing that he's got a lot of heart. Oh, there we go. The counter shot 1-2 caught Marf coming in. Marf trying to work to the body. The baddie seeing that, coming in, setting up that jab. Bam, boom. Right there, lights out for Marf.
Gotta love it. This is a beautiful, beautiful fight. Back and forth action, non-stop. You'd love to see it. And
Ooh,
I'm
Marf
hoping that
hurt
this is the
again.
kind of energy we see in the future patches.
Oh man, I really think that we're going to be in good hands in this next patch. It's going to be even more action-packed right now. I think all the boxers here are going to get a lot of buffs to their playstyle with how the new damage system works. The Marf now trying desperately to come back. The Baddie's doing exactly what he needs to do. Stay in regard. They're backing up, letting Marf gas himself out and expose himself. The overextension there, but Marf still got the power, landing those shots.
Yeah, and that's the problem, is every time he lands those shots, it really ruins that strategy, right? Because he's not as vulnerable to overextension anymore. He can follow up with free shots, and he can just be patient. Plus, that vision's messed up. It just really throws off all the timing.
I mean, I got to say, man, the Baddie's looking really sharp in this third round, landing a lot of counter shots, moving, making use of the ring, making use of that footwork, and then, avoiding a lot of the damage from Marf. And there we go. This is what we wanted to see from the Baddie all night.
This is very good boxing from both of these fighters, honestly. Just clean, good combos, well-placed shots, and a lot of good movement. Styles make fights, and this is just a beautiful matchup of styles.
Oh, speaking of beautiful, what a knockdown! And the Baddie has cemented this third round strongly in his favor.
Yes, he did. This is going to be an interesting one that goes to the scorecards.
Oh, the Baddie trying to extend the hand, man. Marf not showing the love. And the Baddie takes it. What a wonderful turnaround. Oh, my days. Looking at the scorecard, let's take a look at the details. Marf losing that first round. The Baddie taking the first round 10-9. Marf coming back 10-8 in that second round strong, but the Baddie coming back again 10-7 for a grand total of 28-26. Both boxers even in knockdowns in that first round, but the damage is probably going to be what tails the tale here. The second round, Marf, of course, coming out on top with his 2 knockdowns, but man, the Baddie cementing the win in that third round very convincingly, making the adjustments he needed to make. Let's take a look at the damage. I mean, not too far off. It's a pretty big damage lead, but 1070 to 882, 1126 to 785, and 1485 to 1225 for your winner. Out of the red corner, the Baddie.
Yo.
Guys, I gotta talk to y'all about this. What an amazing fight, the back and forth. The Grudge Hammer with the sub. Appreciate it, my boy. Yo, chat, how y'all feeling about that fight, man? Look, you know how it was a good fight? Because at first chat was one way, and then they was all like, nah, that boy Marf got it. And then all of a sudden, the Baddie came back and said, look, all I do is what? Win, no matter what. Chat, how y'all feeling about that? How y'all feeling? Let me talk to the homies real quick. Let me see who I'm going to talk to first here. All right, I need the Baddie, Mr. Bad Booty. What's good, player?
What's good?
Look, man, you made the right adjustments. That third round was spectacular. The second round was a little shaky. We were a little bit worried. And honestly, with it being even knockdowns, that first round, I thought it could have went either way. But you came out with the dub tonight. How you feeling about that?
Oh, I just remembered how bad V5 is compared to the PTC. Oh.
You made it look good, bro. Look, I was so worried on when you were getting close to the inside, man. Marf has those power combos, man. It only took him 2-3 hits, and you were down. Tell me a little bit, man, about what your keys to victory were in this fight.
Honestly, the first 2 rounds, I was kind of just fucking getting my ass whooped. That second round especially, I was getting... just 2 hits is all it took from him, man. 2 hits.
Oh, yeah.
I saw white and black.
Oh, yeah.
White, black, instantly.
Look, we were talking about it in between rounds, and I'm like, yo, Baddy's got to keep it to the mid-range, bro. I mean, you can't let this man get close to you. And somehow, some way, man, like, high sobriety was like you came back from the dead. Honestly, like the scorecard said it, it was even up until that third round. That third round, I don't know what you did, bro, but you locked in. The counter shots were there, keeping the distance. Mark started to slow down. You kept it going, dude. All the congrats to you, bro. Great win. Anything you want to say to the homies before we head up out of here?
Not much, really. Just thank you for coming on and watching this. Just have a good night, everybody.
All right, take it easy. The baddie, everybody. All right, let's talk to our other competitor, Marf.
Yeah.
Yo, Marf.
What's up?
Dude, you've been developing some really good power in the short range, man. I've been noticing in the last couple of fights.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like, it's been incredible to see this thing kind of grow, bro. So I thought you had a very strong first round. Were you surprised by that first round decision? Because I really think that tipped the scale for you.
Yeah, I actually kind of thought I won that round. So at the end of the round, I kind of took it slow. But I don't know.
Look, man,
I don't know what happened.
I always say you can't leave it up to the VR judges. They're paid in Bitcoin. At the third round, though, I gotta ask, were you feeling kind of like the endurance weigh down on you?
Yeah, a little bit. Still think kind of bit.
Yeah. Look, chat's even just agreeing, man. High Sobriety said he gave the first round to you as well. I gave the first round to you, you know, especially after that first knockdown. I'm like, oh, this he might have it. You know what I mean? But look, man, do not take the loss to heart, man. I'm gonna say this all night to everybody who lose, man. The L's are for lessons. Definitely take a look at the tapes. Keep working on that cardio, bro. Keep working on the power. V6 is right around the corner, man. And for the power punches, for the pugilas, the sluggers, this is you guys' patch. You know what I mean? So definitely looking forward to that, bro. Thank you for coming out today.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
All right, take it easy. Okay, let's get on to this next fight.